Hey guys, welcome back to the On the Back series. Really excited about this next guest. Chase Sienkiewicz. His coach used to call him the CEO. He hails from Sacramento, California, now living here in Dallas, Texas. He's an Arizona alum. He's currently on the Korn Ferry Tour. Really pumped to caddy for him today.
What's up, bro?
Thank you for coming, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. All right, guys, today we're playing from 3,500 yards, the Black Tees here at Glen Eagles Country Club, Queens course. This hole right here is a par 4, 461 Chase. You got some water over there that you might be able to flirt with, but you could really take on the hole to the right, to dogleg right. So Chase, tell me about your very first golf memory and what made you fall in love with the game.
So I grew up, like you said, in Sacramento, California, and I grew up on a golf course like a couple hundred yards from the 7th green, so we'd always just sneak out there and just bang balls out there. So honestly, just nights like that, country music, fishing, golfing, like that, you just can't beat it. So that's probably why I fell in love with it, just the peace of it. And the camaraderie, like the community of golf is so small, whether it's professional life, college life, like, or people like my dad, like we all come together to play something we love and you just have so many connections with it. So I think it's just a blessing on and off the course, to be honest.
I'm assuming you picked up that club really early on in your life.
Yeah.
Did your dad, when was that first bag? When was the first set of clubs?
I think I didn't play a single tournament. I played every sport growing up. But my first golf tournament was like when I was 9 or 10 years old. But I played basketball all the way throughout high school. I did a little bit like baseball, soccer, swam, ran. I did everything. So growing up, it was never just golf until my senior year of high school. So that was something that I definitely can hang my hat on in terms of just being an athlete before a golfer. So I think that's huge. But in terms of when I first picked up golf, it was probably not even because my family, it was my best friend's family, the Lepics, who are literally like brothers to me. They have 2 sons that are right around my age that are older than me. And they had a kid named Grant Lepic who is a year and 3 days older than me. And he was the prodigy golfer of our area. And he's still a stick. But he was someone I always chased. He was someone I always looked up to and someone I just kind of admired in the golf sense. So major shout out to Grant.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out Grant.
You hit a really good drive.
Thank you.
You'll be able to chip this on here. You avoided the water and the bunker, which is great.
I don't know how firm or fast these greens are. They look great. I'm gonna probably try to land if it's 49. I would love to land at like 45-ish, probably like 15 feet short. But I'm gonna open up the face a little bit and go right at it.
Yeah, we haven't gotten much rain, so.
Try to land at 45 is my guess. Hold it. Oh, they're very soft.
Yeah.
All right, well, I pulled it, but a good number, I think, so we have a good look.
Oh, yeah. Take us through this first read here, kind of how you go through your process. I think process is important.
So I'm different. Everyone has their own thing, but I am putting to a spot or putting to an area of the hole. My 2 things in putting is drip speed and high line. This is something that people don't do enough. When I'm looking at a putt and I'm behind it, I really use like my imagination. If I hit this putt straight at the hole, where's the ball gonna end up? And so looking at it, I see if I went right at it, it's gonna miss just left. So I'm gonna aim probably just right of the hole. Pretty good speed since it's up the hill, and we'll see what happens. Oh, it did break. So I underread it and missed it left.
All right. Still a very good start.
Thanks.
We have a par 3, 186 yards. The pin is tucked in the back, not an ideal pin position.
So
what do you like?
Without the wind, I would probably hit a 7.
Okay.
But with the wind, I'm probably gonna play it like 75. If it is in the back, which I'll take your word for, because I don't have that good of eyes, I don't want to be past that pin. So a 75 shot will hopefully go to about 80. We'll leave ourselves to look. That's got to go. Go. All right, hit my line, but didn't get all of my 8-iron there, but we'll take that any day.
There you go. So Chase, who's been your biggest supporter or mentor along this journey of yours, and what's been the best advice you've gotten from them?
It is a tough question because I think in golf there's so many people that I can really thank, whether that's like sponsors or my parents or my fiance or just people that have lifted me up in the highs and the lows. It is such a hard sport because there is only one winner out of 144 in a full field. So you really don't have a lot of wins in this life. And I've felt that before. And I've felt the downs, but those people that lift me up have been always in my corner, always just helping me get through whatever battles or successes that I've had. Biggest piece of advice I've gotten is honestly just like patience. My time will come, whether that's now or a year from now or whenever. Just having trust. Like, I'm a big believer, and I know that God has a plan for me, whether that is now or later. And I think one of my favorite verses is John 13:6. You may not know now, but later you'll understand.
Right.
And so something like that really speaks to me on a daily basis, because you just don't know what's coming your way, and then just keep pushing that nail through, and one day it'll break through.
I think that's a great perspective, man. I think you being your age, 25, also you answered that question very diplomatically. You just said, you know what, everyone gets the credit, which is great. I mean, with a story like yours, it's really hard to pinpoint one person, right?
No, for sure.
And to be where you are now, it sounds like you've carried a lot of different things from different places, right? From Arizona, from high school, from all these different spots.
Yeah, no, I think, like I said, golf's a very difficult sport, so you need all the help you can get. And leaning on mentors of mine, I don't really have a single guy, but I have bits and pieces from a lot of people, and that's everything. Whether they're on tour, whether they've been through the process, whether they got through Q school, or just got through life. Like, that's everything in this world.
Yeah, it is. What do you like here?
So honestly, any day of the week, looking at this pin and around the green, this is exactly where I wanted to hit it. We got about probably 16, 17 feet, going a little right to left. I know we got a little bit of a breeze off the left, so that might affect it a little bit, but not by much. So it might try to squeak back left to the end. And
you know, a lot of amateurs like to say, oh, there's water over there, that's gonna influence this. I don't see that much here in Texas.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't see that.
This city's too flat to worry about that. So I think these first 3 feet are gonna break a little left, and then it will come back at the end. So yeah, I do like pretty straight as a putt overall. There it is, inside right.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. It's good greens.
Nice. Good job.
Thanks.
Almost took this flag stick with me, guys. I'm so enamored by the birdie, I forget about the flag stick. All right, Chase, hole 3, par 5, 571 yards into the fan.
Yeah, playing about 620 today.
So it's long.
This hole straight into the fan, I'm honestly just looking to hit this in grass and keep it low, get it rolling. Like, this is never a full send, I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna go just left of that peak in the distance on that chapel. That'll do.
So Chase, I mean, we're playing into the fan, really long hole.
Yeah.
You're known for your length on the Corn Ferry. You were tied second.
Yeah.
How do you balance that power with course strategy?
I would say Arizona golf taught me everything in terms of off the tee, using your distance versus using your accuracy. Personally, for me, I hit a lot of different shots with the driver. I hit a low tee driver, which I almost call like a second serve. I hit a stock driver, and I hit like a first serve high bomb. I only really hit cuts with the driver. I rarely hit a draw. The only reason I would hit a draw is if I have the whole world in front of me with no trouble on either side, and I want to hit it 360. Distance it's very helpful, especially on today's tour, because the courses that we play they do get pretty long, and having wedges in hand versus 8 or 7 irons make a huge difference.
Has there been a moment in time where you're like, man, I think I'm gonna dial it back on this shot?
Yeah, for sure.
Change my approach, my strategy.
Yeah. So honestly, over time, you kind of learn that like fairways are so important on the Corn Ferry Tour, or really on any tour. But like at Canada, the rough wasn't really penalizing for us, so you could really just send it and be gettable from any spot. However, last year I learned that if you weren't in the fairway, you weren't holding some of those greens.
Really?
So it was brutal. So that's when I kind of started dialing things back off the tee. That's why I put a mini driver in play. I have a 2-iron and a 3-iron in the bag. A lot of my bag's interchangeable, so.
You've got a complex bag.
Yeah, right now we're carrying 16 clubs today.
Yes,
we won't use them all, but I have a driver, a mini driver, a 2-iron, a 3-iron, and a 5-wood.
Wow. Yeah, I recently heard Tiger Woods talk about how at the Korn Ferry level, they're really trying to make you be aggressive. They want it's a birdie fest is what he called it. So he thinks that that's really good for the guy that's transitioning onto the PGA Tour because it makes you a little bit more aggressive where you have to be.
Yeah, courses out there, you got to go shoot 20 under to break top 10, not even just win.
Right.
And I've had a couple tournaments last year where I was 10 under through 2 days, and I was feeling good. I was in the top 10. I was playing well, and I went on, like, shot 5 under on the weekend. I go from third, like in Florida last year. I think I went 10 under the first 2 rounds, and like, unfortunately, like 2 over on the next 2 rounds. But I went from like third to 40th, just like that.
Just like that. Yep.
So, understanding you have to keep the pedal down on that tour and any tour. There's really no laying up when you're playing good.
That's so true. You have this creek here that's creeping up.
Okay.
245 to clear that. That's not accounting for the wind.
Okay.
So that pin is back right. It is 2 shelves. So you have a left bottom shelf and a top shelf.
Okay. So back pin. I'm looking left of this pin.
250.
I'm looking at that bunker just left of the green, or like left edge of the green would be like my ideal line.
268.
Okay. So I think that's playing almost 280. So I'm gonna hit a 2 iron, and we'll
right.
see where this ends up. All right, we got about 270 on that fountain. Good full one, pretty much. Cut and go. Just short.
Just short on the right side. How do you mentally commit to a line? It's hard for me to commit because I get so overwhelmed with all the variables. So what do you do? What advice do you have to those golfers that just get so lost in the sauce?
So the biggest thing that people don't really recognize, like especially amateurs like my dad, for example, he doesn't realize where, number one, a good angle is to the green. Number 2, where you can miss it. So like a hole like this, there's trouble on both sides, but there looked like a little bit more room on the right. So an over spinny cut there would have been fine because it's number 1 shorter, number 2 on the right side where there's more room. So a hole like this, exhibit A. But like approach shot like this, you're shifting your line. Like you're never looking at this pin. Like I would never look at this pin. If I hit it at the pin, it's an accident. And so when you see those tour players on par 5s where they've got 250 in, very, very rarely, I think Scotty said it once, I think he aimed at like 7 pins for his whole day, and he hit 18 fairways or 14 fairways, so in par 3s included. But like we are as pros, we're never aiming at the pin. We're aiming that side, and if we push it a little bit, we pull a little bit, we're in the hole. But that's an accident. But off the tee, trusting yourself is the big thing, and having a shot that you can lean on.
Right.
For me, that bullet cut into the wind, where a hole that's really uncomfortable for me, a duck like left into the wind. Like this hole does not set up well for me, but trusting that my prep, my practice, like everything I've done throughout my career, not geared up for this moment, but just geared up for a shot.
For a shot in general.
I've hit that shot 1,000 times in tournaments, so just trusting you've done it before.
And look at this. Look at your lie here.
Perfect.
This is fun. There we go.
That is a disgusting pin.
It's brutal.
I'm gonna try to land this right in the middle of that upslope, and it's gonna shoot straight left. Sit. 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 All right, not bad. All right, we got about, what, 5.5 feet?
5-ish feet, yeah.
Gonna snap pretty good right early. All pace here. Greens are good, so no excuses. Nice. Good catch.
Good job there.
Thank you.
All right, Chase, so this is a par 3, 193 yards. That pin is in the back.
Okay.
You can feel the wind a little bit.
Yep.
It's
A little,
just
probably off the, what do you think, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, yeah.
On a par 3 at this length, you're really just looking for a green in regulation. You're never really attacking pins unless you have a perfect number. Right now, we're just gonna go pretty much stock 7, finish middle of the green. Go. 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 All right, middle of the green.
All right, Chase, so looking back at your junior golf career, your amateur career, what was a turning point where you were like, wow, I think I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I belong, and there's confidence building, there's momentum building.
Yeah.
Was there a point?
My final round at Junior Worlds was, in my eyes, almost legendary because I had a good amount of coaches follow. I was like the fourth to last group. I was playing with Arizona State player that's well known, Preston Summerhays, and I played with him a lot, played against him a lot, great player. A lot of coaches were watching me and him. And that back nine at Torrey South, it was tipped out. I shot 5 under on the back nine to get second place at Junior Worlds. And I did that not only with the pressure, but with the coaches following and with just a lot on my shoulders at the time. Obviously, it's not everything. It's just a tournament, just golf. But I think that was a very big eye-opener for me, knowing that I can play at the highest level on a championship golf course.
So you did have that moment where you were like, I could play with these guys,
yeah,
for sure.
For sure. There were some really good golf tournaments we've played in. I've played with the best of the best. I've played with Ludwig. I've played with Gordon Sargent, Michael Thorbjornsen. I've played a lot with Nick Dunlap, all the guys that you see on TV nowadays that are kicking butt. And golf is such a hard sport because so many guys from the top 30 in the world, we always say, best of the best. I would say like maybe 100th in the world to 400th in the world. It's just such a small line. Your life can change in a weekend. My buddy Michael Brennan was playing him in fantasy the week that he won in, where was he at? The Black Forest, I think, in Utah. And he won an
Black
event.
Desert.
Black Desert.
Yeah.
And he won a PGA Tour event, and we've been playing with each other for years. So,
Yeah, yeah.
not saying he's freaking insane. He is
Right.
insane.
Yeah.
He's an incredible golfer, great human, great athlete. But it's just a small line. It's just like, what week's your week? So we got about 30 feet, maybe 20, 25, 30 feet, a little uphill, probably playing about 2 feet past. I will not use the line on this putt. More so just feel. I'm gonna aim about 1.5 feet left of it. That's it. Just broke early. Good speed though.
That was good speed.
Take it all day.
There we go.
Easy pars.
Oh, yeah.
Cash.
Still get the cash. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hole number 5.
Yep.
Par 4, 464. As you can see, massive dog leg right. So what are you feeling here?
So, especially with this, my favorite wind direction is down off the left.
Yep.
So I'm kind of feeling that right now. I saw the bunker on my app is 300 to carry.
Yep.
In this weather, it's gonna be a little bit of a stretch, but I think I can do it. But I'm just gonna send it
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
a little high cut off those chimneys and just let the wind do the rest. Smoked it. Somehow I kicked left, but it looks good.
Yeah, I saw it kick left, but you're good.
Yeah.
Chase, you had one of the better career scoring averages in Arizona school history, which is amazing. Props to you.
Thank you.
What are some of the lessons that you still carry from Coach Anderson? Is that who it was? Yeah. What have you brought with you along your journey since that point in time?
Yeah, so I had 3 coaches really at Arizona. I can't just give all the credit to Jimbo, but number 1, I'll start with Jimbo. Class act character, class act human. He was more of like the mentor in terms of life for us, not even on the course. He did kind of step away from us as golfers because he knew that our games are as good as they are because we found a way to get them there on our own. He didn't really try to force us to be better golfers, more so better mental golfers out on the course. Shout out to Jimbo. Second was Chris Nallen. He was my assistant coach my first 2 years. He was a stud. He was like the leader of Arizona golf in like the 90s. I don't know, he's gonna kill me for not knowing and how old he is. But he was a stud. He was the #1 amateur in the world at one point. He did hurt his back, same kind of surgery that Tiger had. But he was one of those guys that we could look to on the golf course literally just to watch because he could still do it. He could still go kick our butts. He could still go shoot a 63 here and there because he's just dialed. He's a great player, great human. But I learned from him just by watching him. My last 2 years was James Vargas, who is now the head coach, I think, at Texas Tech. He was one of those guys that dove into the analytics of golf, the technology of golf, and kind of taught me how to, whether it's navigate my bag, navigate my course setup, my strategy, or just learn how to use technology to my advantage, whether that's TrackMan or quad numbers, or honestly just how to hit certain shots for me. Because coaches nowadays and like stuff you see online is kind of like for the average golfer, for the average human. Me being 6'4", clubs are a little longer, lofts are different, lies are different, everything's a little different. So like you kind of have to teach the person versus the golfer.
And that's the thing. Learning can be obviously visual, auditory, right? You know, those are ways to learn.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you got a really good blend.
For sure.
From those coaches there.
I got very lucky.
I mean, it's an elite program, right? Like we have, who are the alumni?
Jim Furyk.
Jim
who's
Furyk.
Obviously Ryder Cupper, stud, Ryder Cup captain. Like his swing and his way he approaches the game is so much different than like the standard golfer. However, he figured it out and he did it his way. That's kind of what I kind of leaned on too. And that's what James Vargas kind of taught me. He's like, hey, with your speed, with your power, let's figure out a way to compress all that and make it great.
And I read Coach Anderson did say that one of the biggest reasons why he has so much, you know, hope for you to make it to the PGA Tour level is because you have that length, because that's the way the game is going.
It is, yeah. Like you can't play courses nowadays and hit it 275.
It was at this point that Chris was trying not to be offended by Chase's comment.
Like for example, this bunker on my right was 300. Yes, we were downwind, but it's 60 degrees right now. It's a little windy, but I carry that probably 315 and it probably rolled out to 330, 340. And just having that X factor is huge, especially when we get to courses where, yeah, they're challenging and there's a bunker at 310. It's like, who's gonna carry that in the field?
Well, it's a good drive.
Thank you.
So you have from here,
I'm gonna guess 23, 26.
18, but 23 is actual, because this is adjusted for with slope.
Slope?
Yeah, I have slope.
There's no way it's that much slope.
Look at it. 19 and 23.
That's crazy. It's so deceiving then.
Oh no, wait, hold on.
22.
18 and 22. Yeah.
Okay. So we got 122. I'm gonna kind of sit on a 54, which usually only flies stock 113, 114. But if I do a full one of these, it goes about 118. So I'm gonna try to hit this just under full. And it went left. Kick right. Might have.
I
can't
can't
tell.
see it. But you're on.
We'll see.
You're on.
Let me get the beaver.
Oh, thanks. Take yourself back to 18-year-old Chase.
Okay.
Finally getting to campus. You had the
Yeah.
most sick senior year of high school at Jesuit, and you're like, you know what? It's time to go to Arizona. Right? Tucson, right?
Yep.
So you show up. If you could go back there and talk to that Chase, what would you tell him?
So Jimbo actually had some great advice, which I did live by. He said, you can either enjoy these 4 years and work the rest of your life, or work these 4 years and
And enjoy the rest of your life.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your life.
Enjoy the rest of your life.
And I definitely took that to heart, and I wish I took it to heart more, because there's having access at those facilities and at any facility growing up nowadays, but like on campus, we had access to almost unlimited like food or protein. You had almost like unlimited access to gym space, golf course, technology, and just soaking that up would have been ideal for 18-year-old Chase, and using it to really refine my game a little bit more. But in the end, it's a big growing spot in your life when you're in college, and just understanding like what works, what doesn't, and how to just grow mentally, physically, spiritually, like everything.
Sounds like the protein thing needs to still be a thing.
It does.
We got to get up to 200 pounds.
Yeah, I just don't have the money to buy all that good stuff.
Yeah. No, those are great facilities out there.
Yeah, no, it was top notch, that's for sure. So we hit a good one there. I pulled it a little bit, but it ended up being fine. We're about 9 feet below it. Landed right here and came down. What do you see?
I'm seeing it falling to your right.
Yeah, me too.
I actually don't see it in the cup.
No, I see it breaking pretty good, especially at the last foot or so.
Yeah, like
it's
up
gonna
here.
snap when it dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
And I know you mentioned high line and drip speed.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you said, right?
Those are the two. Yeah, it's definitely gonna break.
Right, yeah.
So like I'm just trying to drip it into that 8 o'clock area on the clock, is how I see it. Oh, and I smoked it, wow. That thing was quick.
It's fast.
And it snapped like you said.
Yeah.
All right, Tiger 5 moment. Gotta
Here we
make
go.
this.
Here we
I'm
go.
just gonna firm it just outside right.
Very nice, good recovery there.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'll give you some of that. All right, Chase, we have a par 4 here, hole number 6.
Yep.
It's 467 yards. It seems like the wind has chilled out a bit, but I'm not too sure. You want to favor that left side. There is room on the right side of the fairway. There is kind of like, it kind of falls off over there, if you can see by those trees.
Yeah.
But I think straight away, man. This
Perfect.
one, I mean, shoot. Just
right
the
of the
flag,
pin almost,
right at the flag.
So I'm just gonna send it just left of it and let it cut right.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh yeah. Good bounce. Dude,
Keep going.
it's crazy how often those two numbers are together. 6,
Now
7.
that-
Like
now you hear it.
I just realized that I just said that.
The fact that the announcers like rip it too now on air, when they like hear it, they're like, wait a second.
I know.
Wait a second.
The kids would say we're cringe, but who cares?
It's fine.
It's fine. Chase, so transitioning from college golf to professional golf, what was really one of the biggest challenges you faced along that journey?
We are on our own so much, whether it's practice, travel, playing. Like, if you don't have a couple guys, like at your club, you have guys to play with, but when you're in school, you're just surrounded by 10 golfers that are as elite as you are. So you're just battling all the time. So you have to find a way to challenge yourself on and off the course. And then the whole travel aspect, doing all the stuff yourself. Like in school, we were blessed enough to really have nice meals and really order, not anything you wanted, but just good quality meals. And now I'm paying for all that. So the wallet's hurting a little bit. The transition's very hard. People really don't prepare you enough for it, but it's something you just kind of have to dive into and figure out.
Yeah, so it sounds like there was a regimen at Arizona. So coming out of it now, what does a day look like for Chase?
A normal day would be wake up, get some like emails or work done, whether that's trip traveling, getting ready for my next trip, flights, rental cars, hotels, budgeting, everything, or working with brands and my agency. Then I just go to the course, really just work one thing a day specifically, whether that's like really harnessing in on tee shots or short game or chipping, going through my putting drills. Always start short distance with a mirror, doing short gate drills, and then just making X amount of 3 to 5 footers, star drills, everything that you see on paper, but you really don't want to do.
Right.
On TV, those are the things that we work on behind closed doors, that we ensure ourselves to make all those clutch putts. Something I worked on pretty heavily last year was almost breaking your shot up into 2 segments. You have a 30-second window before you walk into the shot, and you have the 30-second window going into the shot. It's like, do all the analysis before, be an athlete during. So I think that's something that people don't really think about. They're over the ball thinking about what they're trying to do here instead of just being an athlete and committing to whatever you decided to pick.
Shout out to Pia Nielsen out in Arizona.
Okay.
Vision 54. That is something that they preach.
Okay.
Their book is How to Be a Player.
Yeah.
By Pia Nielsen and her partner.
It's everything.
It's everything. She talks about the think box and the play box. That's just what you explained.
There you go.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
This was a good one. How far is this hole?
What's up?
460?
Yeah.
I know it's downwind, but what do we got, 112?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the number not adjusted is 98.
How you done?
Right? Damn.
All right, 98 downwind. Should just one hop and stop. I'm gonna play at 92. I think there's about 6 yards of help with the 60 degree here. That flew a lot further than I thought.
Just
Dang.
a little long.
Yeah.
What do you see here?
So downhill, overall, I have it going a little left. That line's not right. But the grain is going right.
Yeah,
so
the grain is going right. That's
yeah. I don't see much. I almost see the grain taking it more than typical. I got left edge overall.
Yeah.
Come back, come back, come back, come back.
Come back.
Dang. Look at this guy.
Let's go say hi to the dog.
Celeb guest.
Yes, let's go see him. What's up, buddy? Come here. Aw.
I planned this. This is par.
I actually saw the camera coming by and he said, you know, I need to photobomb. What are you doing with the camera?
They got a little YouTube video.
Yeah, we're just kind of getting out here, 9 holes, carrying the bag for him, getting to know him as a person.
So we'll see you on YouTube.
Yeah.
These guys, yeah.
You might see him on TV eventually. So.
Hope so.
Yeah. All right, Chase, this is hole number 7, 427 yards to the center of the green.
Okay.
We do have water here, which should not be a problem, but on that left side, there is a creek.
Okay.
So
I saw that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I really like kind of just right here, the right side,
Yep.
you'll be fine. There is that bunker on that right side that could come into play.
Yeah.
But
So I saw it runs out at about 300 yards. So this would be an example of like not using your power, because I don't want to hit this one over 300. So the wind being off the right, it's going to hold a cut, which makes it go shorter. And I'm going to tee this one super low. And honestly, I call it a bunt almost. I'm just trying to bunt this one out, probably like 285.
okay,
So I'm trying to finish on that left green side bunker.
sounds good.
Oh, I overcut it by a landslide. Set.
Go. On the Korn Ferry Tour, or really tournament rounds,
Yeah.
how do you manage the ups and downs and the emotions of everything as you're going through? I mean, think of are you better at bouncing back from a bad hole, or keeping even after a really good hole? Like,
Yeah.
what's that process like for you?
So definitely it's changed over the years. Being a junior golfer, amateur golfer, it was definitely something I had to learn, and everybody has to go through it. I think negative emotion can actually hurt your results. Positive emotion might not help, but it 100% won't hurt.
Right.
So that negative emotion is only going to hurt my score, so why even have it? I definitely have learned that the hard way, so I'm not saying I'm perfect, but with bad shots like the one I just hit, in the end, nothing else matters after you hit it.
At the end of the day, the negative thought is going to be there. So some people will express that frustration by tossing the club into the water, or kicking the the ground, or stomping, or yelling an expletive, right?
Yeah.
So when you get that thought, it
Yeah.
sounds like you filter it, you acknowledge it, and you say,
I will say there's something to be said about releasing the
Okay.
anger. I've gone to a point where, and like in college, my coach Jimbo actually worked with me on this. He noticed that when I got upset, I kind of built it all up, and it kind of like was like let's think of like a water cup.
Yeah.
The water cup was getting super full until it kind of like exploded because it was super full, and like that's kind of how I was, and you can kind of see it. I never exploded, but I was like at the brim the whole round after I had like a couple bad holes, and that's just not going to do you any good.
Right.
So now I kind of just figure out a way to empty out the glass and then keep on going.
and it sounds like your coaches at Arizona really helped you kind of shape your approach.
Yeah, just rinse and repeat. Like get it out of your system and then move on to the next shot. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Sweet.
I just hit it up against the wall.
Is it over here on the right? Oh no.
Oh, this might be a circus shot.
Oh boy.
I must have got a great kick
A
off this
really
mound.
good bounce. All
It's
right.
okay. Watch this. So we're just trying to get something up there. The hard thing is hooding it that much. We're gonna give it a go. Actually, it's not that bad. So I'm just gonna hit a low hook with a 7-iron and try to run it up. Go, go. Oh, sit. Sit right there. Sit right there. Sit.
Sit.
Overhook the
Oh.
heck out of it. Sit.
You end up right against a wall,
Yep.
and you have to now kind of strategize.
Yeah.
And it may not end up being the shot you like, but
Yeah.
now you're on to the next.
Yeah. It's like I think of myself highly enough to get up and down from anywhere. You don't want to be where I just hit it, but you can't change. I can't go back and hit it again. So we got about 8 feet of green to work with. So we definitely have to land this with some height and spin, hopefully. This wouldn't be like a chunk and run shot ever. Just trying to hit it up in the air, land soft, and trickle forward a little bit. There's very little sand in this bunker. You can just feel it. So when there's a little sand, you kind of have to hit close. You're gonna hit closer to the ball, so it's not as big of a swing. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, holy cow. So that would be unfortunate in a tournament, I'll tell you that right now. Let's go on the other one, hopefully. Yes.
Chase, I'm convinced that the question was what got in your head. Because it's literally talking about how you bounce back.
Yeah, come look at this lie.
Yeah.
Get this on camera.
Oh, man.
So we spoke this question into existence.
We really did, and it's honestly not a bad thing.
There's sand in that one. So that's as good as I could have done probably from
That's a great shot.
there. Thanks.
Here you go, I'll take care of it. You're good.
Thank
You got
you,
a
sir.
caddy, bro.
Dialed. Tough question for this hole.
Yeah, right?
Really testing my patience. So obviously, better bunker shot there. Make this for 5 and move on with life, right? If it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in. So, 2 bunkers, 1 wall, 5's a 5, bogey's bogey, whatever.
And still Cinco. You're good. All right, Chase, it's hole number 8, 490 yards. As you can see, it's a split fairway.
Yep.
Okay? So, have at it. I feel like with your length, you'll be okay.
New hole, that's how we think.
Yes, sir.
Finish it on that chimney, a little into the wind off the right. It's a stock one, really. Maybe a little lower to keep the spin down. Perfect.
Yeah,
Short and sweet.
yeah. That's, whenever anyone asks me what I believe perfect is, I'm just gonna have a picture of that finish. Just unreal. Life on tour means a lot of time away. I know you mentioned you're traveling to Savannah, you're traveling potentially down to Chile, Argentina. What do you love about that lifestyle, and what do you miss about being home?
Yeah, so if my fiance could travel with me, shout out McKenna, call it out.
Shout out.
Then life would be a lot easier. But my favorite part about traveling is the cultures that we get to see, even if it's just state to state. It's like when you're in Florida versus California versus Washington versus Ohio, like you get to see it all. So like I went to Brazil, I saw the Chrysler Redeemer, super cool.
Yeah.
The cultures down in like Panama, Ecuador, Santiago, Chile. But like I said, missing my fiance when she's home working her craft as a Cowboys cheerleader, which has been really cool to watch her just chase her dream and kill it. Now she's just succeeding in life, so it's been
Love that
pretty
for
cool.
her.
It's been
Congrats
awesome
to
to watch her kick butt in her goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for that reason, but it's great for the travel and just seeing the world that we get to live in. Definitely don't want to be short here. Yeah, straight into.
Yeah, 144. What are you getting? 143?
50.
50.
49. Sorry, parts.
No, you're good.
All right, stock 9-iron and hit it pretty full with this wind. Definitely making it draw off that lie. All right, we're
Good
putting.
shot. All right, what do we got here?
Let's say, I'm gonna say 18 feet. Let me pace it. I'm gonna guess 18. 1, 2, 3.
I've noticed you like to pace it out.
6,
That's
7.
part of your process.
Yeah, so just get like a feel for the distance, and that just you get in a habit of doing it. Like my brain's really like my memory's crazy.
Yeah.
So like on hole 2, it was about the exact same distance.
Yeah.
So that one was up the hill though, so it's a little different here.
And it's all feels too. Like you just feel it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
I just don't know how that doesn't go right. Shout out Glen Eagles. These greens are perfect, so I can't.
yeah. They're giving you a bit of a challenge.
I can never blame good greens. It's all on me. All right.
Awesome. All right, Chase, this is a hole number 9, last one, par 4, 370 yards,
Okay.
dog leg right.
Yep.
Kind of hug that left side if you want, or you can really just take it over that right bunker if you want
Okay.
and attack it.
Sounds good.
All right.
Left edge of the bunker.
All right.
Should carry it, right?
Yep, should. There it is.
Cool.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Really nice. What's one goal that you have right now in the next 1 to 2 years, and how are you going about measuring it? Because obviously, you probably have a really long-term objective.
Yeah. So obviously long-term objective, or actually short-term really, and long-term, is be on the PGA Tour, be a competitor, be the top player in the world. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try my hardest like I do every day, but something that I can track in terms of just getting better every day is being 1% better every day. I know that's repetitive, I know that's just kind of cliche, but I wanna do something every day that gets me better in life, or that gets me better as a person, whether it's a family member or a fiance or a follower of Jesus. Like, I want to make sure that I do something every day that gets me better at being a good person.
I love that. And,
Yeah.
and it sounds like that's really carrying you through all the trials and tribulations.
For sure.
Having that centeredness. Yeah, you're at 118.
118, I trust you.
Okay. He trusts me with his rangefinder.
Definitely a thicker wind right now. Definitely temperature dropped a little bit. I'm going to say this is playing closer to 130. So I'm going to hit a pitching wedge, flighted. My 3/4 swing with a wedge goes about 135. So I'm trying to hit just a 130 ball. Pretty good.
Very good shot there.
Thank you.
If you were to caddy for yourself right now, what is the ideal avatar of a person that you would want to caddy for you?
Someone I could cut it up with from green to tee. Someone I can just talk and just enjoy my time together, almost like a best friend mentality. Talk anything but golf for the time that it takes from the walk to the tee to the golf ball. But I need someone that is like a business professional, almost seeming. When we get to the golf ball, it's straight business. Like, some people cut it up too much, some people are strictly too much business, and you're tired by that person by the end of the day. But also, you're with this person for like 8 hours a day. So it's definitely someone you want to like, someone you can like enjoy your time with. So that's really important to me. So whoever that may be, we'll find out. Not much to it, just we'll figure it out.
It's his plan.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's great. I mean, it's good to kind of put it out there into the ether and see what happens. And
Yeah.
I really hope you find a caddy that can help you on this journey, man, because it's quite a journey.
It's a brutal one. You can't do it alone, that's for sure.
That's for sure. What a shot.
Thank you.
Look at you.
So definitely was playing a lot longer because I hit that probably 35 and it was only 118.
I'm feeling the wind up here.
Yeah, it's cold too. Going a little
Aren't
left.
Aren't you glad I didn't take you to a goat track?
This place is pure.
This place is pretty nice.
These greens are perfect.
These greens are awesome.
For mid-January, how are you doing?
Shout out to Glen Eagles.
It's so good. All right, let's roll this in. Oh, whiffed it.
Hey, good par. What a pleasure to have you on our channel.
Absolute honor, bro.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're a stand-up guy.
Thank you.
Appreciate that so much.
Thank you. Shout out Ben, cameraman.
Yeah.
Dialed in from
Oh, yeah.
start to finish.
I do want to give a shout out right here, Kabra Golf. It's a really cool hat. I'll put the link in the description. I'll also put Chase's link, his Instagram link. Please follow his story.
Thank you.
I'm going to be following him very closely on the road to the PGA Tour because I know he's going to make it. So we'll speak it into existence.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks, brother.
Have a
That
great
was awesome.
one. Yep.
Pleasure.
See you guys on the next
Take
episode
care.
of On the Bag.